I'm not sure why I'm putting a spoiler warning at the beginning of this video, but oh well. Yes, hello! KT has an idea for a series! I was excited for Starfield ever since it got announced. I spent every moment trying my hardest to avoid any kind of review, media, or even trailers, just so I didn't get any expectations that the series couldn't meet. With Starfield finally coming out, I picked it up and proceeded to spend the entire month of September playing nothing but it. I ended up putting over 160 hours into my original run and realized I needed to step over into the other side and play New Game Plus. Or, well, become Starborn. I suppose this is where the little spoiler warning should be for. But yes, Bethesda has finally released a game with proper New Game Plus, something that has existed in gaming since time immemorial. I know it doesn't really make sense in games like Skyrim or Fallout, which are of linear stories with defined endings. Well, I know for Fallout at least, I have not played Skyrim. But in Starfield, due to the sheer size of the game, it absolutely helps when wanting to explore and develop your character and experience. When you become Starborn, you're given a fairly hefty ship right out the gate. No credits, no weapons, and one pretty good spacesuit. Instead of having to go through the tutorial on Vectera again with Lynn and Heller, you're parked around outside and basically can do whatever you want. You're told to go to Jemison to meet Constellation, but yeah, let's go do something else. So welcome to KT's Starfield from scratch? Nuzlocke? Let's call it Starfield Into the Unknown. The rules of this series are ever evolving, but let me quickly go over to the basics. There are 120 star systems in Starfield, each one containing at least one planet that can be explored. We firstly roll the star system we'll be jumping to, then there, we count how many planetary bodies there are, then pick a random number. We will then choose a random starting position if there are no points of interest. Once we land, our mission is to complete one goal before we are able to leave and go to another planet in the same star system. The goals are fairly straightforward. Some are like collect 50 iron, get 5,000 credits, but others can be quite difficult, as in create 5 amp or get 1 legendary weapon. These are all well and good on habitable planets, but when we're on a moon made of helium-3 and iron, we better hope someone's got argon or cash on them, or things are gonna get dicey. There are also bonus traits such as surveying all the fauna, flora, and etc., but these don't count to leaving a planet. They're more so for getting experience, which can potentially help with other goals. And I feel surveying the whole planet and getting the data makes for a nice little trophy of sorts. So what do we do about the primary star systems, Cheyenne, Volii, Alpha Centauri? I don't really have a concrete way to set up the goals for those just yet, but we do have a rule for if we roll it, and it's that they don't get taken out of the pool. We don't want to roll Alpha Centauri early, get stuck on Voss or Kurtz, and lock ourselves out of Jemison. The ultimate goal of this series is to potentially finish the main quest, as well as several others. This is where y'all come in. I want this series to be an experience between myself and, well, whomever wishes to watch. All of us creating goals that could eventually get us to our final destination, and allow us to experience the vastness of the settled systems along the way. Yes, I did do quite a lot of missions in my original run, but there were so many I wasn't able to get to due to just wanting to complete the main quest. There are also quite a few I just did for XP and didn't pay attention to the context. Yes, sadly, KT mashed through a lot of dialogue. So yeah, if you like the idea of this series, the first episode is already up, and I hope to make it even better with everyone's feedback and potential ideas. I'll see you all in the settled systems.